Okay, for this Valentine's project, you're gonna need some sort of Sharpie marker. I picked a brown one because that's what I had available, but you could use black if you want. You also need a pencil if you wanna draw it out first so you can erase if you have any mistakes. Now I'm gonna go straight into the marker, but I highly recommend following each step with a pencil first so you can erase your mistakes and then outlining it in a Sharpie marker. You need a red piece of paper for the heart, and you need a white piece of paper for the teddy bear that we're gonna make a card out of, okay? So here we go. First things first, you need to fold your paper in half, okay? So the way that I do that is I take one side under my hand, I fold it all the way over, kind of like a tidal wave coming in, and I line up the edges before I press anything down, okay? So the edges are perfectly flush with each other. Then I use my other hand to hold that down, and I take this hand, and I can take a finger and make a little crease, and then I run it down this way with this hand still holding it, and I run it up that way, okay? And then you can kind of go back over it, okay? So now you've got a nice fold in your paper. All right, now the next thing I'm gonna do is I wanna turn the paper so that the crease is, well, let me see, no, I wanna keep it right like this. So the first thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna just draw half of the teddy bear, okay? And we're gonna cut it to where it looks like the teddy bear is holding the heart, okay? So let's grab our marker, and we're gonna start with the head of the teddy bear, okay? So we will, okay, so we are going to draw the profile of a teddy bear, which means we're gonna draw it from the side, a side view. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is take our marker, and I wanna start with the ear. So we're gonna make, let's put a dot on your paper where the top of the ear is gonna be, and another dot, maybe a couple inches below, where the end of the ear is going to be. And then I want you to put almost like a half of a heart shape, and you can make it kind of shaggy, okay? All right, so this is the teddy bear's ear. And you can make another one inside of that, okay? Like that. And then you can close it off. Also with a shaggy line. Okay, all the lines we're gonna draw are going to be kind of shaggy. All right, now we gotta draw the back of the head. Okay, so this little area, we're gonna draw some shaggy, and it's gonna go right to the crease. Coming this way, we gotta draw the front of the head. So we're gonna draw a shaggy line, okay? And then we're gonna stop. Now, we're gonna bring this circle around like this. So we're gonna go back to this side and make a shaggy line that connects right there. Perfect, okay? So we've got the side of our teddy bear head. All right, now we need to make his little nose that comes out, okay? So this one doesn't have to be shaggy. It can be a little less shaggy. We're gonna make a backwards letter C, okay? And on that backwards letter C, we're gonna pick this top part for the nose, and we're gonna make an oval shape, okay? And then right here, you can make the eye of your bear. So the way that I'm gonna do that is I'm just gonna make a big upside down letter U, like this, okay? And then I'm gonna make a little fuzzy cheek. So I'm gonna go do like that, okay? And it doesn't have to be perfect. I'm also gonna draw in the iris and pupil of the eye, okay? So we're gonna put a little half circle there, and maybe another half circle right there, and we'll save that for later to color in. Okay, so now you've got your bear head. Okay, now, if you want to, you could draw a little smiley face line and give it a little cheek kind of thing. Okay, now we need to draw his arms sticking out and his legs sticking out. So first things first, we're going to draw a shaggy line that goes to the crease of the paper. Okay, then we're going to draw just the littlest bit of the start of his belly, and now we're going to make the line. So we've got his arm line right here, and it's going to go out and go out as far as you want, and then draw a line straight down, and then bring that line back to the bear. Okay, and you can curve up the end, all right? Then we're going to continue underneath that arm with a little shaggy belly. Okay, and he's going to have a second arm when we cut this thing out. So you don't need to draw the second arm because it's going to be the other side of the paper. All right, so now this whole bottom part can be his leg. You can start right here at the bottom. You can put a little dot if you want, and you can come up, give him some toes. So these are his toes. And then you're going to go right back into the bear, okay? And if you want, you could add just a little fur down there if you want. You don't have to. Okay, so that is the first step. So we got our cute little teddy bear, and we've got his legs sticking out. He's going to be holding the heart. So the next step is going to be to, sorry for the chair there, to cut it out. So I did forget to tell you, you're going to need some scissors and some glue, a glue stick, okay? So we'll take our scissors and we're going to cut the bear out. Okay. And you can just kind of cut kind of choppy around this fur line. And a lot of people, when they're first learning to cut, they deal with a lot of paper, okay? So what I like to do is just get rid of some of this major paper, okay? Get this out of the way. You don't need it. You don't need to wrestle with it. So take it out of the equation, all right? So now you've got a much smaller little teddy bear. And we're gonna come in here and cut. Cut. And go out like this. Boom. Okay. Then come in. And you're cutting both sides. You're cutting both pieces of paper, okay? I mean, it's one piece of paper folded, so you're cutting both parts of the folded paper, not just one side. And come back in, and we're gonna cut this part, okay? Boom, just like that. All right, so now you've got your cute little bear, and we can open it up, and you've got a cute little bear on the other side, okay? So you can take your black marker and do the exact, or your black or brown or whatever you got, and do the exact same thing on this side. Start up here, okay? And you can flip it over to reference. So basically, I'm gonna have my little bear ear coming down, okay? And I'm gonna put a second ear inside of that and close it off. Okay, I'm also gonna close off this part. I'm gonna draw that same oval up here for his nose. And I did not color it in. I'm gonna make a little smiley face with a little cheek. I'm gonna do an upside down letter U for the eye and draw in a cheek. Draw the iris and the pupil. Okay. And then draw a little shaggy line to frame in our head. Okay. And we'll draw the line from the leg coming up like that. We'll draw the lines from the arm coming in. And I rounded the bottom of that, so we'll round the bottom. And you can always stop this video at any point and put some little shaggies. Okay, so there we go. So we've got our teddy bear, okay? If you were to unfold it, it would look like this, all right? Now, we need to draw the heart. So, you want to make a big heart, okay? But you can see how it's going to hold it, okay? So we're going to do the same thing. We're going to take this piece of paper and like a tidal wave, we're going to and we're going to line up each side like this to where the edges are exactly the same length. We're going to hold it with one hand. We're going to bring our finger and go bloop, make a little indent, bring it down, bring it up, go back and forth, still holding it with this hand. There we go. Now, we want to line this up correctly. So we're going to make this part the bottom of the heart. So let's put a little dot there. Okay? And we're going to go up to maybe, let's do about here. And we'll put another dot. Okay? Now, what we need to do is you're going to start here. You're going to go up and around and all the way down towards that point. So it's almost a round part of the circle and then a straight beeline for this dot. So watch. Go up, a straight beeline for that dart, or for that dot, okay? I even missed the dot right there, but that's okay. Doesn't have to be perfect. So now I'm gonna cut out the heart. And by doing it this way, you only have to draw one side of the heart, so you know the other side is going to be exactly the same size as this side of the heart. All right, so now we've got our heart, and we can open it up. All right. Now, with our bear, stick it inside here. Oh, there it is. He's holding this cute little heart. Now, we can glue this heart, okay? We can glue this heart by putting glue, opening this up, and putting glue along this part of the arm, okay? And this part of the leg, and then sticking the heart just like that, all right? And then you can close your card. And when they open up the card, okay, it's gonna look like this, all right? And the message that you can write for whoever you're giving this to can be right in this area right here. So if you were gonna decorate, this would be the area that you would wanna decorate, all right? So we're gonna pause it for just a second. I'm gonna put it on a time lapse. I'm gonna color in my bear, all right? And I'm gonna glue it down to this part of the card, like this, all right? And we'll come back in just a minute and talk. Okay, if you're curious what colors I have to color the bear, I've got black for the nose. I've got light blue and a darker blue for the eyes. And you know, this is completely up to you what you want to use. I've got 3 different colors in the brown range. I've got a dark brown, I've got kind of a brown, a taupe, and I've got peach for the inside of the ears, okay? The taupe I'm gonna use for this part, his muzzle, okay? And let's get coloring. Okay, so for lack of time, I'm not going to color the other side right now. I'm just gonna leave it like that. I've got my glue stick. I'm gonna open it up like this, and I'm gonna put some glue on the inside on the leg and on the arm. Get a nice portion of glue. And I'm gonna put some on the inside of the face. Okay. Then we'll stick our heart on. If you've got foam paper, that's a nice thing to add. Okay, if you've got foam paper instead of red construction paper, you can get foam paper at any Hobby Lobby or anything like that. All right, so we've got it glued down. I went a little crazy on the glue. But now we can shut it. And there's our cute bear holding a heart, okay? Now, for this part of the project, you're gonna need a second piece of paper. So I'm gonna push this aside. You're gonna need a second piece of paper, and we're gonna do the tidal wave and fold this over like we've already done. We're gonna take our brown marker, put a dot at the bottom, and this time we're only gonna come up a little ways, maybe halfway up the paper, okay? And you're going to draw your curved line and then shoot it down towards that dot. Get your curved line, shoot it down, okay? Go ahead and take your scissors and cut it out. Now with this heart, this is where you can write your message, okay, to whomever this is for. So you're gonna glue this on the inside, all right? Gonna glue it on the inside, flip it over, put some glue. And my glue stick is running out here. Hold on one second. Got another one here. Get some glue on there. Flip it over. And you can see the creases where you folded both pieces of paper, and that's a nice way to line this up and center it, okay? So you've got it all lined up. It's all centered. If you've got stickers, you could put them around the edge. You could take your colored pencils and decorate all this stuff. And then on the inside, you could write, Happy Valentine's Day to Mom, Grandma, Uncle, Aunt, neighbor, teacher, best friend, okay? Sister, brother. You could also put I love you or write a special message in here that says how much you care about them. And then when you flip this over, it's a cute little teddy bear holding the heart, okay? So that's just an idea for Valentine's Day. Maybe you might want to give it a try, see if you like it, and we'll see you guys next time. Have a great holiday. Don't forget to hit subscribe on your way out and like the video if you would, and take care. Bye-bye.